Hi, my name is Giselle and this is my partner Michelle, and she and me going to talk about for story time of Samantha. It was Thursday afternoon when Michelle and me went to buy a coffee, when suddenly she and me saw one of our best friends walked 2 hours for us. But in that moment she had a very bald face. We immediately cared about her as she started to tell us something we couldn't believe. That was very terrible.
That was about something common and teenage girls have in a life. So she had a relationship with some boy. We already know that boy. And one day she told us about him. In that occasion she told us that he been arrested with her. He was just like that because she didn't tell him where we was in that moment. Giselle and me thought it was a big red flag, but she didn't pay attention to us.
One day, she arrived with a purple eye, and she told us that it was an accident in the street, but obviously Michelle and me didn't believe she. We knew as her boyfriend. We tried to talk to her, but we couldn't, and that didn't was the worst part of the story. After this, she came to tell us that she was pregnant of him, and she didn't want the baby because her boyfriend was a bad person.
She told us she got pregnant because they didn't use contraceptives. She didn't use that because he didn't leave her, and he said no. He was very bad with her. She was desperate and she didn't know what to do, but she also couldn't tell her parents because her parents were very strict. But then she told them and they told her to have the baby, but she didn't want to. After knowing this, she asked us for help and she wanted some advice. What advice will you give to her?
Maybe you should talk with her parents. Maybe they understand. You should explain everything, the mistreatment and your toxic relationship. Then you should ask him for help for the police. And if you don't want to have the baby, you should to continue with the pregnancy. You should looking for abortion information.
You shouldn't listen to anyone else about your decision. You should think about it. You should looking for friends who support your decision. You should making an appointment for the abortion in a safe place. And finally, you should go to the place with anyone you really trust.